In this video I'm going to be sharing with you footage directly from the new Instax Mini Evo cinema camera without any edits, so you can see how the footage looks straight out of camera. Hi folks, today I am heading out on an island adventure and taking along the new Fujifilm Instax Mini Evo cinema camera, currently filming in 1970s mode, to see what this quirky little thing can do. This is a little bit like the video I made with Steph back in the day. This is designed to shoot in different eras from the 1930s through to 2020, and each decade has a different look. I'm currently filming in 1970s mode, and the challenge is you only get 15 seconds per clip. I'm going to try and show you each of the different modes so you can see exactly how it looks and if it suits you. So I've set this guy to 1950s mode, and this dial on the front lets you adjust the intensity of the shot. Here it is dialed right up in 1950s mode, and this is how it looks on a lower setting. 1970s high strength. Now I'll note below what different settings I was using, what era it was, how intense the setting was, and whether or not I had the optional overlays enabled. In some cases we'll leave the audio intact, other places we might put some music underneath. 1970s. 1930s. So this is 1980s mode, and this Evo, I honestly thought it could be something interesting for us. The ability to get B-roll in different eras is kind of cool. But as you can see, the res is so low, I don't think it can really be used for any professional application, and the 15-second clips make it more of a toy than any kind of production tool. This is obviously primarily a little cine camera, but it does still print mini Instax film. And the curious thing, I don't know if I love it, but it puts a little QR code on there, which then you can upload the clips via the app, and they're able to access the 15 or 30-second clip you've taken that this photo came from, and then they can relive the moment. It's a nice idea, but the modern QR code, to me, totally ruins the vintage aesthetic of the image itself. 1960s. Whilst I don't love this effect, don't you think this looks really like 1920s or 30s footage? Yeah, see, if you travel to the Orient, you'll marvel at their peculiar foods. Not for the timid. Here, a native fellow fashions a colossal rice noodle to be steamed and rolled like some kind of shabby crepe. Astonishing. See? 2022. So 2020. 1970. 1970. 1950s. 1930s. 1980s. 2010. This is all 70s. 1990. 2000. 2000. So that's the Instax Mini Evo cinema camera. Whether you love or hate the effect, I think they did kind of nail at least the vibe of the different decades that they're representing there, but it's obviously worlds away from using a modern camera. What did you guys think of that? For me, whilst the resolution and the image quality mean it's not really suitable for doing anything practical on, it is fun to shoot with. It is cool to kind of try different scenes, and I could see it being used by people who are only sharing to Instagram. But to be honest, even by Instagram standards, 600 by 800 is very low resolution. But the main detractor for me on this is the battery life is atrocious. In a day of light shooting, actually like an 8-hour afternoon of light shooting, I had to recharge the battery 3 times. So as well as carting this around for a day, you're going to need an external battery pack or a wall charger to actually use it for any extended period of time. It's kind of surprising. But let me know what you guys think. Definitely a niche product. It was a fun couple of days, and kudos to Fuji for making products that are really fun to use. Full details below.